Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. Good Dr. Mike TV back again, once again. Smooth sounds in the building, guys. Happy and blessed to be here tonight. It's been one hell of a long ass week, but I am happy and blessed to be able to come holler at y'all momentarily for the evening. All right, now this was a unscheduled live stream. I struggled to even remotely come up with a damn topic for y'all tonight because your boy's been pretty damn busy. More busy than I really care to imagine right now. But for those that are able to come through and check out the good talk tonight, I appreciate you. For those that watch the playback, y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. Y'all make sure y'all caress, molest, and de-stress yourself all over that like button. It wants, it needs, it most definitely has to have it. If you're first time to the channel, y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. And y'all definitely make sure you subscribe because the Dr. Mike TV experience is going to experience a hell of a transition in the months to come. All right, continuous posting, definitely. I'm gonna try to incorporate some things that I think you guys will be interested in. JX, what's going on with you, man? I watch the stock market like a hawk. Yeah, man, Doc's big on the stock market. Y'all know better than that. But want to holler at y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a quick video earlier today about dudes not necessarily lying, but using a stimulus check to get women, and I kind of felt like that was funny as fuck to me. But I started to reflect a little bit after I made that video, and I wanted to come through and holler at y'all real quick because over the last year, you guys know I haven't been able to travel. No different than a lot of you guys. Now, some of you guys who are retired, some of you guys who got it like that, y'all over here making bank. Some of the guys that, are able to travel and, they're not afraid to get on planes and close places and all that shit, whatever it may be. Or there's no really restrictions to the places in which you travel. You guys have been able to make some serious moves. And kudos to you. Much love for that. But some of us have been caught up with the rat race. Some of us have been caught up working, and that's cool. Like I said, man, you got to grind it out. I mean, hell, I can't travel, so I might as well work. And that is where I fall in line, ladies and gentlemen. That is where yours truly belongs. Belong in that little circle of the world of people who are still a part of the rat race, who are still earning their check stateside. All right. So, made a video earlier today about people who were eligible to receive their stimuli, aka their stimulus check. All right. Hey, Robert, we gonna put this stimulus check on the government's tab, pimping. Hey, yo, I gotta thank the United States government for giving me some trigger money in 2021. But let me get to the good part. Let me get to the juicy shit. Okay, so like I said, a couple of us were able to be eligible for stimulus check. I don't need to go through the qualifications. If you know how to read, you can pretty much figure out whether you qualified or not. If you ain't gotten a check yet, chances are your ass just don't qualify. Okay, so we'll see how this little 1400 come through, right? But one of the things that I realized about myself is I did not spend my stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? I didn't touch it. And the reason why in the beginning I didn't fuck with it was because I was like, yo, the government gonna want their money back. I said, ain't no way in hell they just giving me money for free. That was my thoughts. Like, so for the first how can I say this? For the first month or two after I received my first one, the 1200, I ain't do shit with it. Now at this time, as many of you guys know, and as my man JX alluded to, the doc has been big on stocks. Maybe he didn't know that I was into it, but yes, many of you guys know I have a secondary channel that I haven't posted on in a hot minute. But the Doc Talk Stocks channel is like my obsession. That's my baby right there. I could care less if people watch my videos or not, but that's my baby. Okay, I love talking stocks. Like I could do that shit in my sleep, and I could just talk all day about the shit. So for the first few months, I wasn't doing anything with it, right? Because I'm like, God dang, government gonna want their money back, right? I'm no different than anybody else. I said, these people is gonna want their money back, and if I ain't got it, I'm in trouble. I'm SOL. So, I just put it away for about the first month, and then I said, yo, I said the only way this shit ever gonna work for me is if I put that money to work. So I threw the full $1,200 into a stock. I will not tell you what that stock was. I'm gonna leave that one up to the imaginations. But the boy doubled his money by accident, because it wasn't as if I was alluding to the fact that it was actually gonna pop. I had no idea. I just knew it was a good company at the time when I put it in there. I was like, cool. I said, let's see what happens. And we're for those of you who value investors are the only people I'm talking to right now. You know that the play is normally put it in, let it sit, let it ride, let it do its thing. Because over time, the stock market normally increases in value over time. We know that shit for all of my stock market gurus out there. But Doc saw that shit doubled in price. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what stock it was. It was Square. I got into Square. And y'all ain't gonna believe me when I tell you this. I got into Square at $87. Y'all do your research. Stock ticker SQ. Stock ticker SQ. Y'all know Square. They own Cash App and the whole nine. I got in at $87. So you do your math. $87, $1,200. That tell you how many shares I got. I still own probably about half of my shares, but I took the other half out because I basically more than damn near. I'm over 100%. I think right now it's like at 131% in value or some shit like that. And the only reason I'm able to brag about it is because that's like the one stock that actually really worked out for your boy. I don't believe in short squeezes, man. I can't do short squeezes, Jay. So, and besides, by the time I heard about all of the shit that they were doing with AME and all that shit, I was too late to the game. So I would have not made any money on GameStop and all that shit. So I just really just sat back and watched it work. And again, I do appreciate those trying to take down those that short sold those big companies. Like what was that, Melvin Capital or some shit that lost over half of their value because of the short squeeze that they did on the market. Fucking genius, man. I appreciate those that sent them bitches on their ride, right? But anyway, yeah, Robert, you think I'm playing, man. So y'all know what Square is, stock ticker SQ. They own Cash App. So that's what I put 1,200 in. And I more than double my money. I took the money back out, right? Because I got scared. I'm like, look, at least if the government go come and get their money, I got it and I'm able to make a little bit off of it. So that was my play for probably about a month or so, like two months or so. But then I realized the government probably ain't gonna take it back. It's tax time, ladies and gentlemen. It is tax time. Y'all know what time of the year it is. They start giving y'all W-2s for those that still work and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're even a YouTuber, you're gonna get a little something in the mail that you gotta claim as part of your taxes. I think it's a 1022. I can't remember how we filed for that shit. I forgot off the top of my head. I do TurboTax, so I just do my shit by myself. But so I was thinking, I was just putting the money aside for a rainy day. And then I realized that I was actually putting away a lot of money in 2020 because, again, like I said, guys, we can't travel. We can't travel at all. We can't travel at all. At least I can't. I mean, between work and shit. So what I did is I just started stacking money, and I told y'all that. And I told myself, I made a vow to myself as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, this year, 2021, Doc is literally going to trick off his entire stimulus check overseas, bro. 1099. Thank you, Lost Nomad. 1099. I thought it was 1022. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got to put that on our, for anybody who does YouTube, it's a 1099. I'm sorry. But yeah, I vowed to myself, I said, man, you've done okay things with your little stimulus check. Luckily, thank God you didn't lose any of your money because, again, we all know the stock market is not guaranteed to make you money. You can lose too. But I was like, 2021, I'm tricking, yo. You want to know why? Because I don't do it enough. I don't do it enough. I just don't do it enough. And the fact that I skipped a whole year of not being able to travel, shit. Man, when I go back overseas next year, and when I say overseas, it doesn't necessarily qualify just for the Philippines or just like that. I'm trying to make some serious moves this year. I'm trying to, bring season 3 along, but we're going to make some detours before we officially get started on season 3. But I'm telling y'all, man, 2021, I'm frugal fucking tricking in the Philippines, bro. I'm not even going to cap to y'all. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I've been thinking about it long and hard. I said, God did this for a reason. God said, I'm gonna sit your ass still so you can stack this bread so that by the time it's time for you to go back overseas again, you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. And I just realized something. People who actually have money, and we seem to talk a lot of ish about people who got money and they be over in the Philippines tricking and spending unnecessary monies on Filipinas. And then I realized something. Sometimes $100 ain't a lot to people, man. Sometimes $100 is not a lot to people. I just realized that $100 is a lot to me. But if you're making thousands and thousands of dollars a month, whether it be through your investments, whether it be through real estate or whatever it may be, $100 don't mean shit. So if they go overseas and they over here playing the game with their significant others, plural, and they giving each of them $100 ain't shit to them. So I'm like, yo, let me get my money up so that I can get to the place and space in my life where $100 don't mean anything to me as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm starting to get to. $100 is always gonna mean something because like I said, man, your boy grow up broke. It is what it is. Your boy still eating that Jollibee. He's still gonna eat his 50 peso meals and stuff at McDonald's. I mean, that type of things are innately in me. I don't need to eat at your fancy restaurants, man. I could forgo all of the Americanized places that other countries have to offer because I'm able to indulge in that right now, so I don't need to do it when I'm overseas, right? So your boy is definitely going to scale back on other things in order to have excess cash to be able to trick on some ass in the Philippines. Of course, that I'm just referring to my young lady and shit, but I just realized that, man, 2021 is the year for us to have some fun, man. To all of my stock market gurus out there, bro, much love to y'all. Don't let the signs of today fuck with your head, because, yeah, we are seeing a little bit of red. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little bit down. But, yeah, I haven't been to a Reddit forum, Green Newbie, but the AME and GameStop and all of the stuff that they did with the short squeezes, I understand it. I could tell you right now, I was about to put like $100 in Naked. the swimsuit, what was it? The swimsuit outfitter or some shit like that? I looked it up the morning that I was about to do it. I said, man, $100 ain't gonna kill me. So if I drop it, it's cool. I looked at it and I was like, yo, it's only it was like at the time it was $1.55. At the time it was $1.55 when I was about to buy into it, and I think the day that I was about to buy into it was the day that they stopped the sales of those particular stocks, the buying and selling of it. It was that day that I looked. It was that morning because I'm part of a Facebook group that I looked into. But what happened was I didn't know that the order didn't go through. Actually, let me stop lying. I did a pre-order, not a pre-order, but I ordered before the market opened. And I thought that the order didn't go through. So I kept canceling it and rebuying it, canceling it and rebuying it because I was like, oh shit, it ain't working. So the last time it said that I was at the buy point of $1.55 for the it was stock ticker NAKD, Naked or some shit like that. You might know what it is. This is a swimwear company that I was really about to try to short sell the fuck out of. I was gonna wait for it to double and then pull my money out. That was literally all I was gonna do. That day it ended up getting up to like $3.60 before it actually started falling. And I think that was just before they stopped the sales of these particular stocks. You know what I'm saying? So I never really got into, I can't do margins. I don't trade on margins. I do no options, guys. I'm not going to lie. I know all about puts. I know all about calls, but I am not going to trade. I can't trade. I'm too damn scared to do that, okay? I'm too damn scared to do it. And besides, I'm trying to use my money to trick abroad, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the stock market to fund my bad habits, okay? That's exactly what we're going to do in the year 2021. We're going to sit there. We're going to make banks. I'm going to condense my dividend portfolio to about 3 stocks, maybe 5 max. I'm going to put all of my money in there. That way I'm clearing a nice little hefty amount every month per share owned or some shit. And I'm going to live my best life, guys. Okay, that is literally all we're gonna do. Hey, boo, hey, everybody say hey to the meme when that's my young lady right there. Much love to you. I'll call you when I'm finished, okay? But anyways, I I just can't get into. I can't get into the idea of doing margins and trades, guys. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I still own Apple. And I'm talking about my moves right now because I have nobody else to talk to people about. I think I may have talked to my brother Robert about this one, but I'm probably at the point in my life where me and Microsoft are likely going to part ways, and whatever earnings and profits I have, dividends owned or earned from that share, I'm gonna just dump everything that I have and I'm gonna put it in Apple. I'm gonna take my money out of Microsoft and put it in Apple. People be like, "Well, Dog Bag, you need to keep it in there," but shit, my how can I say this? My positions are minimal at best, guys. She said, "No, you ain't." I'm getting out of Microsoft, yo. No cap. I'm getting out of Microsoft. I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about I need to condense my portfolio, guys. That's my biggest thing, man. I got a lot of dividend earning stocks, but I don't see myself putting a lot of money into them. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is the main reason behind my stimulus check and how I used to spend my money. Um, but this shit's scary, man. Green, you say keep them both. I might keep them both because I think the only way I'm going to benefit is if Microsoft actually decides to do a stock split. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Their dividends is growing, but I don't know, man. I'm scared to do margins, pimping. Doc don't do no day trading. That is the scariest thing alive. Okay, that is the scariest thing alive. Y'all think I'm fucking joking, man. I am scared to trade because I can't. Dude, my heart can't take seeing all that red, bro. I understand that there's a lot of reward with trading on margins and shit. I know there is. People talk about it all the time. Yo, man, you can make like $1,000 a week, and I mean that's just on like a low end. But if you really know what you're doing, you can make a whole lot more. And if you really do put in some buy orders and shit, like some real heavy shit, you're gonna do better. I just can't do it, man. It's just not for me. Yeah, I'll probably put more on Apple. Hey, when is their next dividend payout? I gotta find their ex dividend date so I can make sure that I stock it full of the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Apple a day, keep the what does it say? Apple a day, keep something away. But yeah, man. I'm taking my stimulus check abroad, man. I'm gonna be tricking my ass off. I am. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. The mean one think I'm lying, but she don't know. She don't know shit. I'll be a cheap Charlie, bro. But I'm gonna be frugal tricking, yo. Let me explain to y'all what I mean by frugal tricking, man. I'm gonna be spending some money, but I'm like, up. That's too much. That's too much for you. I gotta spread the love, Pippin. Gotta spread the love. Gotta spread the love. February 5th is the ex dividend date, or that's the next day of the payout. I gotta keep up, man. I haven't been keeping up. I've been trying to stop doing all this extra shit. I got McDonald's in my portfolio. I love eating at McDonald's, and they just increased their dividend, so that kind of keeps me around too. The ex dividend is on the 5th. Okay, cool. So I guess the payout is sometime. Yeah, the payout is probably sometime in March then. Yeah, you're right, Robert. I got you. I kind of thought I saw that, but yeah, McDonald's, bro. I shouldn't be telling y'all about my portfolio, man. I don't want nobody to know what I got going on. But I got McDonald's at about 100 plus, I think. Somewhere in the hundreds, I think. I got a couple of McDonald's shares. Because I told you, that was like one of the first 3 stocks I ever invested in. McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Microsoft. It was the weirdest thing. And I fucked up and made $26 on my first day of trading. Not trading, but on my first day in the market. I messed up and made $26 because I didn't know how to work my platform. So I put all my money into my pie, and my pie divided up all the money that I put in on its own based on percentages. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. So I sold it all and ended up making $26 by accident on day one. That's when your boy he knew what he was about to do. Shout out to my brother Charles Merchant, man. I I love Charles. Charles be sharing some interesting shit with me on Instagram. Charles be in there just yep. Charles is probably one of the biggest advocates of Tesla I've ever met. His play in BNGO had me bugging. See, but my boy told me about BNGO too. Right now, I was like, yo, is BNGO is Binano Garonomics or some shit like that? BNGO is the stock ticker, right? So my boy told me about it earlier, and then I saw my man Charles was swing trading the shit. I got in at about $4 and some change, so I'm still at a nice little chunk of change. I would say five. We'll round up to five, right? That's about where I was with BNGO. I kept telling myself, yo, if this shit ever falls, man, I'm gonna buy like a whole bunch more because I mean the stock is poised to take off. You know what I'm saying? I mean the shit's poised to take off for sure, for sure. But yeah, Jay, you asked me when do I think that I think you're referring to the Philippines. When do I think the Philippines are open? Summer of 2021. I don't know why I keep saying that. I just fucking say 20 summer of 2021, guys. That is literally my mental, mental, my mental game, bro. That's where I'm at. I don't know why my mind is convinced that it's gonna be at least June or July 2021. I don't know why my mind is convinced that that's what it's gonna be. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'll be thinking about it though. I'll be if it doesn't go through, look like Doc gonna have to go all the way around the world to figure out how he gonna be able to live his life. Shout out to my man John Thomas. He says, Doc, you should cheat for your retirement. Place a bulk of funds in VOO, S&P 500, or VTI. Same amount in same amount can be in individual stocks. You know what, man? Robert knows my thing about ETFs and shit like that. He knows my yo, Robert, tell him what I do, man. Tell him what I do, man. I do not invest in I don't invest in ETFs. I don't invest in index funds. I think it's fucking cheating. I say that all the time. I say, yo, fuck that. I'm in individual stocks for a reason. I invest in the things that I like. I can't even think of 500 companies that I care about. So why in the world am I know what you mean though. You guys all right, but I told y'all what's gonna happen, man. I already told y'all. The only time your boy's probably gonna invest in ETFs and index funds is the day that he dies. And in my will, I'm going to transfer all of my funds in the market into one of those specific funds, VOO, VTI, one of the two. And I'm just going to leave it to my significant other and hopefully our beautiful young kids to live off of for all of eternity. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be able to touch it. That's just they just gonna live off the dividends. That's the only time you boys ever gonna invest in. I don't know why I feel that way, man. I just feel like it's cheating. I don't know, man. You might change my mind though. Y'all might be able to change the doc's mind, man. But I do not cheat. I don't cheat like that. I get into individual stocks all the time. I get into the shit that I like. I get into the shit that I like. And I'm going to drop one more on you. I think y'all should be looking at Golden Nugget right now. The online gambling, that thing is poised to take off like DraftKings did. I think Golden Nugget is the place to be. Golden Nuggets are like $17, $18. I think that's GNOC. I think that's the stock ticker GNOG. Bro, don't sleep on that one. Don't sleep on Golden Nugget, man. At $17 right now, man, it's a fucking steal. I got in. I've been trying to fucking dollar cost average that bitch, and I just stopped putting in after a while. I just said, fuck it, man. We just gonna have to let it go. You got DraftKings at 46. I got into DraftKings at 49 and sold it because I was mad. I don't even remember why I sold it or why I bought it. I got in at 49 and I said, fuck this. I said, I just put it in DraftKings. I mean, into Golden Nugget. I'm gonna let Golden Nugget ride this one out. Yeah. But yo, hey, Jay, though, you say it's not looking good. But the way that I see it is, if they convince enough people that this vaccine gonna work, maybe, just maybe they'll convince the world to open up its market so that we can actually get our asses back over there. But yeah, yeah, I mean, but those are my plays. If I'm gonna do online gambling, I don't know why. Golden Nugget is definitely a long term hold. That is nothing that I would ever short. That is something I would never. I would consider, I will hold Golden Nugget for at least 5 years. At least. I've committed myself to saying, you know what, Golden Nugget, I would at least hold that one for 5 years because I'm not sure of the direction of it. Now, again, I was thinking along the lines of, man, people are doing a lot of online gambling now. Not too many people are going to want to go to casinos and be around folk and people coughing and hacking and shit. It's just not going to fly. So if they can gamble online, that's a hell of a play because people like to gamble. Look at us playing the stock market. It's a gamble. Shit, I love that shit. I wake up every day and look at the pre-market. I'll go to bed every night. Probably about as soon as I get off this live, I'll tell you right now. I'll probably call my girl and I'm gonna be looking at the stock market. I'm gonna be looking at what I can get into when the markets open on Monday. This is what we do. So I'm gonna have me some money when it comes to tricking in 2021, guys. I'm gonna have me some money when I go abroad, and I hope y'all do too. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say about that one. Cause I'm telling you, I'm ready. I don't know about y'all, but Dot been trying to get his life together for at least the past year, so that when I'm able to travel, I'm telling you, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Jay, that's a great question, bro. Does it have online? Does it have live gambling? I don't know if it has it yet or if it's going to get into it. I haven't read up on it, or I haven't read any information about that particular aspect of it. But at the very least, if it's not there yet, please believe it's coming. Please believe it's coming. Now, there's always going to be volatility in the market. We all know this, man. I mean, I'm new at this. I mean, I'm most of y'all been doing this for years, man. Doc has only been doing this not even a year yet. It'll be a year in March that I started really getting into the market. But see, but shout out to my man JD. He said a gaming stock is not good for a 5 year bet. It's good for a year, good for a year at least. And I feel you on that one. I can understand how you could say that one, but I see, the one thing about the market, shout out to all of my people who are good with the analytics of the market. Shout out to all of you guys who are awesome with that, and you can read between the lines and you can forecast and see where things would trend in a few years to come. The thing is, we don't know to what potential, gaming stocks like Golden Nugget can reach. That's what I'm really not sure what it could actually reach to. I've been hedging my bet. I'm not hedging my best, but I've been, running the opportunities through my mind. But I think the Golden Nugget, if you think about it, it has tremendous potential for expansion. And everybody knows, man, you never want to get out too early, bro. You never want to get out too early. You never want to get out too early. As a matter of fact, I will tell you, yeah, in TLA, yeah, I heard about that one too, Charles. I've been looking at it, and that'll probably be a position if I can afford it. I'll pick up a couple of shares of that on Monday. I have been hearing about that one, and of course, like I said, BNGO is like done pretty damn good for me, as a matter of fact. But anyways, back to what I was saying about gaming stocks, man. I don't know, man. I never want to short myself. I made the biggest mistake of my life. Okay, and this is the first and only time I will ever tell you guys this story. All right, because Doc is very sensitive about this one. This is the first and last mistake I'll ever make in my life. So, let me share your story real quick. So, back when I was just getting started, right, I subscribed to the Motley Fool, right? Because at the time I was like, bro, what kind of stocks can I get into? I have no fucking clue what to get into, man. I had no idea what I'm getting into. Fuck it, what can I get into? What can I get into? Okay. And then I went to the Motley Fool, and they gave me a list of potential plays that could really pop off in the market. So they recommended Zynga, ZNGA, stock ticker ZNGA, which is a game. It's mediocre at best. I think it's trading at about 8, 9. $8 or $9 right now. And that was what it was when they first introduced it to me. So there was no really money. There was no money to be made in it for that. They introduced me to a couple of other plays that they thought were good, and then they introduced me to Stitch Fix. Stock ticker SFIX. Stitch Fix. Y'all know about Stitch Fix. You know, they bring clothes to your house and shit, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna look at NTLA after we get offline. But they introduced me to Stitch Fix, and I was like, yo, this concept is so fucking awesome, yo. I gotta get stocks in Stitch Fix. So I bought in a bunch of stocks and a bunch of shares. I'm sorry, in Stitch Fix, right? I'm talking about, bro. I really went hard, and I told myself, I was like, man, I ain't never selling this shit. This shit has potential to be awesome as shit. Stitch Fix is gonna be the new wave. You mean to tell me these people are making clothes and they sending these clothes to people's houses and people ain't gotta go out and shop no more? People scared to go into the mall. This right here is the golden stock. And I said this would be the most shares that I will ever hold in a non-dividend stock. That's what I told myself. That is exactly what I told myself. Let me tell you, it was the early part of December. And I downside, and what I did originally is I had made some money in Stitch Fix, because I'll tell you right now, my number. You say Molly Fool sucks ass. Charles, leave them alone, man. Let them do them. Anyways, so let me tell you what happened. So I can remember the day. I think it was like December 4th or some shit. What I did is I was like, all right, so Stitch Fix at this time has been making me some pretty decent money, all right? Stitch Fix at this time had made me some really good money. So I was like, why don't you take out your original investment, keep your profits in, and then just let your profits roll? Like, you know, just play with the profits. You know what I'm saying? Take out your original investment, put it into a dividend stock, let your profits roll on Stitch Fix. That was my play. That was what I was gonna do. 2 days later, I said, oh shit, I don't know what dropped in price, but I said I wanted to buy it. I didn't feel like putting any more money in it, and I sold all the way out of Stitch Fix. Guys, what is Stitch Fix trading at today? Ladies and gentlemen, do a quick Google search, stock ticker SFIX. Tell me what it's trading at today, and I'll tell you what my average share price was. And y'all gonna think Doctor lost his mind. And this is gonna show you the reason why I've opted to just not sell a lot of shit off anymore. Robert, 95. I got in at Stitch Fix at 29. Average share price was $29 when I sold the shit. I cried. I was like, why is this motherfucker shooting to the moon? Now, again, you got to understand, I believed in this bitch. This was the only stock outside of my dividend paying stocks that I held the most amount of shares in that I ever had. And I sold it. All of it. Yeah, it's enough to make you throw up. My average share price out of all the shares that I held a significant amount of shares, was $29. I got in at Stitch Fix, average share price $29. I'll even round up to 30. So motherfucker, I'm looking at 3 times profit right now if I held, right? So this is why I feel the same adamant feeling about Golden Nugget. I'm like, man, I didn't see Stitch Fix fucking shooting to the moon. As a matter of fact, my dumbass sold just before Christmas, and all people do is online shop at Christmas. I just wasn't thinking. I just was not thinking. Yeah, Green Newbie, and it hurts. It hurts till this day. That's why I never talk about it. I'll tell you guys because I love you guys, and you guys know my stock market pains just like anybody else, and that's what I chose to do in my stimulus check. But I try my best to just take the initial investment out, let the profits ride so that I can at least make money on it. But then, like I said, a couple of days later, I saw a dividend play that I just couldn't resist. And I just went ahead and just took my positions away and went and put it in a dividend stock. Now, do I regret it? A little bit. And that's only because, guys, fucking Stitch Fix, that motherfucker shot up to over $100. It was like 106 earlier this week. I don't know. I think it topped out at about 109. I watch Stitch Fix like a hawk every day because you know what? I will buy back in. I will eventually. I've got to figure out what it's going to do before I do, and I've got to wait for the pullback. But damn. Do I have this sick feeling in my stomach every time I look at it? You damn right. I cry a little bit on the inside every time I look at Stitch Fix shoot through the roof for people making recommendations, and they are very bullish on it as opposed to bearish and all that shit. But like I said, it's on its pullback now. I think if it gets back into the 80 range, I might go ahead and average down depending on how I feel. But yeah, my man JD says Motley Fool only gives you the stock after it's played out. I fell for that when they first began giving stock picks 15 years ago. Well, the thing is, what I did is I went to like they gave me like 5 free picks or some shit. Like I said, at the time it was Zynga, it was Stitch Fix, and like 3 other plays. And I looked at them and I put them on my watch list. And at the time, like I said, I was new to this, guys. I'm still relatively new to the game, and like I love being able to have these conversations with y'all because I learn a lot from y'all that you just ain't gonna have this type of education all the time on the tube or anywhere like that. When you could talk it out with people who've been in the game and got a lot more skin in the game. But you know, their play for Stitch Fix, I can't lie. I think when they introduced Stitch Fix to me, it was at about $25. So that was one play that I have to say that I don't know if they actually got it right or they just got lucky, but it was one that definitely took off for me. And you can see what it's doing now. So yeah. And you know what song was playing in the background when I was selling it, yo? Let me tell you the song that was playing in the background. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Yo, I was crying. I was crying that shit to sleep, man. I was like, damn, I really didn't want to get out of it. Look at me. All I keep singing every time I look at Stitch Fix, man. I just start singing that song in the back of my mind. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And damn, damn. But we all make sacrificial decisions, man. And that was the one that I regret the most. But we all have ones that we regret, probably. That's just mine. But I do wonder what's going to happen when the markets open on Monday. Facts, man. I've been just thinking about that for a while. Um, like I said, Green Newbie, you're right. It's hard to hold sometimes when you can book a gain, and that was my thought process. If I could I did gain significantly. It was a good enough gain, but you just look at it from where it could be now, like a 3. What was it like? I would be times 3 right now. Shit, crazy, man. JD says, never be afraid to take a loss and don't beat yourself up when you make a decision. I know, man. It's just Stitch Fix really did make a move that, I just didn't see it coming. And I think that's with all of us, guys. Yeah, I'm saying I'm going to have my moments. And that was just that one. But, there will be other opportunities in the market in the future for sure. I think when BNGO came out, that was the opportunity to steal. That was a steal of an opportunity. I think I heard about it at, like I said, it was about $3-4 at the time that I was looking at it. We're still trading at about 10. It's been up as high as about 13, 14, I think $15 from its original price of about a couple dollars down and shit. So we all in this business to try to make money. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys been at this a whole lot longer than me. This is what I opted to do with my little stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? I took a little money in and made a little profits, took some money out. But also my other biggest mistake that I made was Quantum Spectrum, QS, stock ticker QS. Big mistake. Big mistake. I took a loss on that one. Big loss, actually. I sold out of it. Oh, fucking Quantum Spectrum. That damn play could suck a dick, man. Fuck Quantum Spectrum. But anyways, yeah, that was my other bad play too. That was a horrible play. QS was the dumbest thing I ever did. But I'm gonna put Vale in your ear as well. Stock ticker VALE. Y'all need to keep your eye on that one. Stock ticker VALE. the mining company for iron ore and nickel. They have a potential to be some heavy players in the in the EV universe soon to come. So just keep your eyes out on Vale, stock ticker VALE. Put it on your watch list, okay? I do believe that they will be significant in the EV, the electric vehicle market in the years to come, because they're going to start mining some nickel. From what I'm thinking about out loud, from what I've heard, they're going to start getting into mining nickel. So they're going to get from mining iron ore into nickel, and they're going to start doing some big things in a couple of years too. It's going to be all right. The losers, man. They hurt the most, man. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, man. Yeah, Boeing was definitely one of those plays that I did not see. Well, Boeing was actually a pretty smart play, in my opinion. Back then, before the whole pandemic hit, Boeing was the actual play. Because rather than going for each individual airline at the time, going to the company that's supplying the airplanes for all of these airlines. I mean, that's where I see the market. That's how you need to think about the market. Instead of going into specific places, going to the places that supply. Going to the companies that do the supplying. You know what I'm saying? So going to like Clorox and shit like that instead of Walmart or your Dollar Generals and shit. Uh, Baby girl, you better keep them damn things in there. Just let them sit. just keep them in there. As long as they ain't hurting. Well, unless you have other smart plays you want to talk about, you gotta think about where you want to put it. Or you could, hey, for you know what, you should probably get out of the positions you don't like and put it in Jollibee. There you go. That's my Jollibee is the move, man. Philippine Stock Market Exchange, man. Go into Jollibee. If you can get Jollibee stock, get Jollibee stock. Jollibee about to open up 100 new stores across. I don't know if it's across the country or the world, but Jollibee is about to open up 100 new stores. If you can get Jollibee stock, my friend, get yourself some Jollibee stock. No doubt. I know we own Jollibee, so that's a selfless plug. But yeah, in our Philippine stock market exchange, we got some Jollibee stock out there. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to have this conversation, man. I'm just getting back into the groove of things because your boy hasn't been live in a long time. So I just really just wanted to have a conversation, man. And the only time your boy ever gets excited or gets out of bed is when he starts talking about stocks, man. When he started talking about stocks, I did this shit in my sleep. We'll be doing this shit in our sleep. JD, you're right though. Everybody who has sold a stock has had a oh crap moment. That's what we're gonna call them. Everybody who has ever bought and or sold stocks has had a oh crap moment. Who owns Jollibee in the U.S.? Oh, that's a good question, man. I don't know what company owns the rights to Jollibee. I'm gonna have to Google that, man. That's a great question. Great question. All I know is that the Jollibee is a solid play. If you can get into it, because I looked for it on Charles Schwab. I don't have Charles Schwab as my portfolio company, but I looked for it through Charles Schwab, and I think I saw it. I just didn't know. But yeah, me and my young lady, we own Jollibee stock. That's our Philippine dividend play. No, it ain't. Is it a dividend stock, man? I don't even know. But anyway, that's the play. Jollibee is where it's at. I'm not gonna say pour all your money in there. I really don't know. See, the thing is, I'm really trying to figure out how us as foreigners can own Jollibee stock in the U.S. I really have no idea. None at all. um, hold on. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Hold on. right, guys, I'm back. But yeah, I have no idea who owns Jollibee in the U.S. Mm. Berkshire Hathaway. JD, that's never been a bad play, man. Berkshire Hathaway. Netflix. Damn, Netflix, man. I'm not. Shit, what FANG stocks do I have? Now that I think about it, I'm trying to figure out what FANG stocks do I actually have. Apple is the only one. I had Facebook. I don't have it anymore. Still got Apple. Had Netflix. Never had Google. If you say FANGs with the S, I had Spotify at one time too. I got out of all of them. I don't know, man. I guess I just didn't believe in them as much as I thought I did, and I did believe that they were overpriced, man. JD, I have no idea what Berkshire Hathaway is gonna do, man. Those stocks are too damn expensive for my taste. But the thing about Berkshire Hathaway, I did basically receive some residual help from them when I think Buffett decided to get into some Pfizer stuff. Back when I had Pfizer, I did receive some residual like benefit to him investing in Pfizer and shit like that. So not bad. But yeah, man. If you're gonna do anything in 2021, if you haven't started investing, we gotta get everybody that we know involved in this shit. I told at least 5 of my boys today they need to start investing for sure. Because in 2021, man, we going abroad and we tricking, bro. We gonna have the time of our lives. All I care about, man, making sure that I got me enough money to go abroad and start tricking, bro. We gonna just make it rain. 20 peso bills and shit. I'm gonna make it rain 50 cent bags, man. That's the beautiful thing about the Philippines and countries abroad. For the most part, man, we can do pretty well with very little. So if we're in the market and we're actually making some decent gains, I mean, I'm there. I'm with you guys 100%. I'll never pull out the market. As long as y'all are in, we in it together, man, for sure. I think the stock market is like a brotherhood, man. That's what it feel like, yo. When you be talking about stocks to your people and shit, it feel like a damn brotherhood. Feel like, yo, I'm in it as long as you in it, family. You get out of it, you better tell me what you getting out of and why. Because, yeah, we need to know why. Real talk. Real motherfucker talk. But I appreciate all like 8 of y'all coming through and listening to me talk my nonsense. I know this was a little bit late. I know this was not one that was how can I say this? This wasn't one that was scheduled at all. But I'm happy to be able to have this particular conversation. This has always been something I wanted to talk about on this channel, and I just couldn't figure out how to bring it or put it in because if you guys don't know, this channel is specifically made for traveling. That's why I started a whole new channel to start talking about stocks and shit. But yeah, man. I'm just glad to be able to converse with my kinfolk and my skinfolk, and we can have these conversations, man. Green newbie, you're right, man. If the vaccine works, the market should do okay. But also, if you take into account that if the vaccine does work, guess what? We can be able to travel again. But the problem is, I think that we're really going to have to take it. We're not going to be able to avoid taking it and traveling at the exact same time. It's just not going to be able to work. You do know that. I mean, we all know that shit. It's just not going to work, guys. It's not. No matter what we try to do, no way to avoid it. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, JD, I misread your shit, bro. You said that you left Berkshire Hathaway on the table when it was 30,000. Oh, you must be talking about Berkshire Hathaway A then. My bad. Yeah, everybody should be able to afford a little bit of stock at Berkshire Hathaway B. But Berkshire Hathaway A, whoo, ain't that bitch over like 200,000? Robert, what's Berkshire Hathaway A's trading stop point right now? That's over 250, ain't it? Yeah, JD, you're right though. I think we all have our kick ourselves in the ass moments. But then again, like you say, man, we never know what these stocks can potentially do. It's just crazy to think that something is gonna rise that high. But that's why they'd be like, yo, man, you need to have your stocks and believe in stocks that you could put in for like 10 years or some shit. But I'm like, yo, my dude, first and foremost, those prop. Oh damn. Ooh, I said 250. You say 344. Shit. My bad. That's 10 times, ain't it? At 30,000, that's about 10. Ooh, shit. Damn. JD, were you? I don't even want to ask you this, JD, but you can share if you want to. But how much were you holding at 30,000, and did you actually own like full shares of Berkshire Hathaway, or did you kind of like fraction it out? I'm curious as hell now because I want to crunch the numbers. I told you right now, I had the difference and my profits were nothing like that. That's tremendous. But like I said, I was from what 95 today to about 29 when I bought in. So we'll just round up to 30. So we're looking at plus what 65 per share earned. Ooh, Berkshire Hathaway B. JD, how many? You just had one full one in Berkshire Hathaway A. Just or you had a couple of them. If you had more than one, man, that shit. That's yeah, you're right though, bro. That's type of shit that keep my ass up at night too. Just crying and shit. I'll be in the corner just fucking crying. That's what I mean. But that's the thing about the market, man, and that's the thing that I love and hate about it because but actually, JD, in fairness, bro, you could do a lot with $30,000, man. You could spread that shit around because the thing about Berkshire Hathaway, do they pay a dividend? I think they do. Do they pay a hey, does Berkshire Hathaway A pay a dividend or no? Anybody know? Berkshire A 34, Berkshire B 244, $244. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can all get at least one share in Berkshire B just to keep updated. But I don't think Berkshire pays a dividend, does it? I think I looked at it. Matter of fact, if you want to know the truth, that my thoughts, yeah, I don't think they do either. I think the reason why I don't invest in ETFs and index funds and things like that was because of my conversation with my people about Berkshire Hathaway. I remember the conversation like it was yesterday. I was like, "Yo, I said, should we be investing in Berkshire Hathaway A or do you invest in B?" He was like, you know what I'm saying? Why would you invest in all of these companies, shit that you probably don't even give a fuck about, when you could just take and pick what stocks you actually do care about? And I said, you know what? That is a smart idea. That was the reason why I actually got into it. But JD, back to your point, shit. In fairness, like I said, man, you could do a lot with 30,000. It's not like they were paying you any dividends, so you was just gonna have to sit there and let 30,000 sit in one fucking share. That's a lot of money in the share, bro. So even I would have probably pulled out though. I would have probably if I would have pulled out. That's what she said. Hey man, even if I had that type of money, I probably wouldn't hold it long enough for it to be able to see no 344 because that's one share. That's one, bro. That's one damn share for 30,000, dude. You could, like I said, man, you could spread that 30,000 throughout your portfolio and probably still rack up. Granted, yeah, you know, I mean, when it okay, but in fairness, though, you see, the problem is, and I see it now, and this is where our downfall will always be. I realize something now. I know exactly where our downfall is. So JD, let me throw this scenario at you. Okay, you had it at 30,000. Let's say you held it until it was 60,000. The pressure to sell is ridiculous. Let's say you were able to hold off and it ended up trading up to 100,000. You don't think that you would have pulled your money out at 100,000? Shit, I know for a fact I would have pulled that shit out at 100,000 because that's $100,000. Nobody sees it trending towards 244, 344 and shit. So it's literally like you like you said, you can't predict it. Everybody's tempted to take the profits out, myself included. I probably wouldn't have held up to no 344. Nobody would have seen this shit trading up to no 344. That's ridiculous, man. My man says that's why it's worth so much. They retain all profits. For sure. They truly they be getting it in. Compaq, Citibank, GE, Pets Marshall. You bought them at uh, so did you buy them on the dip or did you like drip buy into them though? Oh, PetSmart. Okay, 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 okay. Man, the temptation would be beyond great, dude. If I saw one stock in my portfolio hit 100,000, shit, I know for a fact I'm taking that shit out. Cause I mean, why I'm gonna sit there and let 100,000 sit in the market? That shit could be gone tomorrow. That's the beauty. That is the one scary thing about the stock market. Let's say you open up your trade account today, right? This is the one thing that scares the hell out of me. You open up your trade account, right? You looking at a number on the screen, whatever that number reads. Let's say you 500,000, man, gains of about 100,000. Dividend payouts, whatever it may be. It looks all good, but what we fail to realize is that money is not ours until we cash out. You know what I'm saying? That number on the screen is just a number on the screen, man. That money is not ours until we physically cash out. That is the scariest part about all of this shit, man. Dude, if we don't cash out, we just looking at numbers on the screen. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, you could say your boy is worth 100,000, a couple 100,000. You got six figures riding in the market and shit, but it don't mean shit till you cash out. So having that physical cash, I'm telling you, man, it's too damn tempting. It's too fucking tempting not to at least take a little bit for yourself. Hell, if I would have had 30,000, and let's say for example I did double up, I put in at 15 and I got to 30. Shit, I'm keeping at least 5,000 for myself. I'll put the other 10 back into the market and kind of just shift it around and shit. Man, that's the ski. Yeah, I mean, some of the business decisions that we make, my man says one stock in your portfolio can save you if you just held it. Yeah, you, that is the one thing about the market that I love and hate at the exact same time, guys. There's nothing scary than the fact that, oh, if I only held, if I only did this, if I only did that. That's why I don't try to look at. I try so hard, yo. Every day I struggle not to look at my portfolio. I struggle not to look at it because I know for a fact I'm gonna be tempted to make a move. That's it. Like everybody else, guys, I'm gonna be tempted to make a move, whether it be selling something, getting out of something, or getting into something. As a matter of fact, I'm a poll the audience, man. You guys, I trust your opinion. I'm in SPG right now, so I'm in Property Group. Are you buying, holding, or selling? Just off the top of your head, are you buying it, holding it, or selling it? I have it, so we'll just stick with hold and sell because I already got it, so I'm not really worried about buying it. I think the price now is above 90, like 95 or something. You're holding Simon Property Group, even though malls, because they got an earnings report that's about to come out, man. They got an earnings report that is about to probably tank that stock. Not unless they can show that their malls are really well. Of course, they're still collecting from their tenants, but they did slash dividends, which sucks ass, by the way. Because they had a nice little $8 one. Yeah, Green Newbie. That's literally the only reason why I'm holding it. Fucking dividends is ridiculous, man. $5 on 95? Shit. I'm sorry, it's like $5.20 per share earned. A little over, I think it's like $1.30 for every share every quarter or every time they pay out because they don't pay out on a consistent 3 month cycle. They pay out different. So yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some more though. To be honest with you, now that I think about it, if it does go down because of the earnings report and the numbers aren't good, that's probably when I'm gonna scoop up some more. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, you're right. I was dumb to think about selling it, but and let's not forget Workhorse, man. Workhorse kind of just came out of nowhere either. Workhorse, that was definitely something I didn't see coming either. And all because Joe Biden said he's going to try to change over the fleets to electric vehicles, some government fleets to electric vehicles. All of a sudden, everybody wants to buy in a Workhorse now. $1.30 at $5.20 annually. There you go, Robert. Oh yeah, man, that's pretty. That's some handsome handsome payout. So I'm probably going to give me some more of those. In fairness, I'm just going to wait for the stock to drop because it will eventually. I just pray they don't slash prices again, but I think they're going to slash it as much as they did because they already came down from like $8 to 5.20, and it took them a while to even start paying out again. I think they skipped a whole pay period before they actually brung back the uh the 5.20 before they actually declared a dividend. So yeah, I'm tricking my check in 2021, man. Oh, it's 92, which ain't bad. Yeah, I thought it was about 90. I think it was 95 when I checked earlier today. I didn't know that it fell back to 92, 93. I'm probably gonna wait for it to hit the 80s again, and then I'll probably buy some more because I really do believe that their earnings report is not going to it's not going to show what you wanted to see, and all of those emotional panic buyers and sellers are just going to get out of it because they're going to be like, oh, Simon Property Group ain't shit, man. The dividends ain't worth it, bro. I'm losing. You already know what's going to happen. I'm going to wait for that bitch to fall again. We're going to do good. Yeah, since I already got it, I might as well put into it. So uh mm, I hope they don't cut. I mean, I'm just like I said, man. My biggest fear is, what these earnings reports will tell you, because I don't know what their stash is in reference to how much money they had set aside in case tenants can't pay. Because that's literally why they ain't getting no money right now. Because tenants are not paying. But hey, it is what it is, man. I can't wait to get, man. I can't wait for the market to open on Monday, man. I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna get off here and start looking into some shit to buy. What was the stock, Robert? NTLA? Is that the stock ticker, Charles? NTLA. I gotta do my homework. I can't do it while I'm talking to y'all, but please believe, man. Look, if that's the one that's going to get your boy that nice little check so that he can take it to the Philippines and start tricking, hey, yo, put me on. Hey, I don't ask for much. I don't need much. I told y'all my number is very low. I don't need a lot. I just need enough to get it going, man. Please believe. And we're going to have fun. 2021, man, I hope to see a lot of you gentlemen in the Philippines with me. Come on now. Don't make the boy go by himself. I will announce when I'm going to go. Like I said, you can expect to see me somewhere in and around June or July. That is the plan as long as the world decides to open itself back up. And I'm going to use the stock market plays to pay for my entire trip. Please believe. He said it's called enjoying yourself, not tricking. Hey, I don't know, man. I just feel like I call it tricking because tricking just sounds better. It does sound like some simp shit, but we're going to have some fun in 2021. Let's have some fun in 2021. Realistically, 2022. Well, in fairness, I do believe that what's going to happen is it may open up in 2021, but there's still going to be a lot of things closed within the country, and because of that, it's just not going to be worth it to travel there. But if you're talking about fully open, if you're talking about being able to go back to the malls and go to bars and stuff like that, yeah, probably 2022. But I have to tell you this, though, and I want to be as honest as I possibly can because I was talking to one of my boys offline, and he was asking me, he was like, yo, Doc, he's like, yo, what bars and stuff are going to be open? What bars are opening and stuff like that in the Philippines now? And I'm like, I'm not really there. So I'd have to, get in touch with some people I know that know the areas and they can help you out. But what I realized is a lot of bars are closed, man. You know, a lot of your favorite places that if you've ever been to the Philippines, you go to, chances are those places are closed now. They're not making money. They're closed. I mean, you still got to pay your government bills, man. Still got to pay your taxes and everything like that. But if you ain't got no income, no profit, you ain't got nothing to claim, but you still owe your tenant some money, or you still owe your landlord or whatever some money, chances are the place that you once enjoyed is probably closed. A lot of my favorite places, I think, in Davao are closing. They closed down the Marco Polo, people. Let me say that again. For anybody who's ever been to Davao, you guys know that the Marco Polo is a landmark in Davao City, right in the heart of the city, guys. Right in the heart of the fucking city. They closed it down. It's gone. And that's like a blow to the chest. I would never stay there because their prices is ridiculous. But that was the place to be, man. The Marco Polo, man. That was every foreigner's touchdown touching ground right there in Davao. So Yeah. Jay, don't need, hey man, you know for a fact, man, we going all free for all trick in 2021. No cap. I know I'm gonna be first in line. I'm gonna be first in line. And I'll be happy to lead the charge. I will be happy to lead the charge. I promise you. I'm gonna show y'all how to trick on the budget. That's all I know, man. That's all we know. I'm gonna trick on the budget. Facts. All right, guys, man. I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and spending a little bit of your time with Doc. So, showing love, of course, to my man Robert JX. Always love to my man John Thomas, my young lady, of course, Green Newbie, all of you guys. I know JD Orca, man. Much love to you, brother. Of course, who was here earlier? Damn, I can't even scroll back up to the top. Let me see if I can get it here. Shout out to Lost the Nomad, came in for a second. Much love to y'all, man. Like I said, I just wanted to just chop it up. Shout out to my man Andy the Virgo, man, bro. I missed your comment. I'm sorry. He said he put most of his money in savings and spent the rest on shoes and bills. Ah, I would say I'm saving some of my money. Oh, shout out to my brother Charles Merchant too. It's good to save, guys, but it's better to invest, man. Save up to like what my man said, at least a year's worth of shit. As long as you got at least 12 months of money saved up, you're good to go. After what you just now you just wait. Now you're just losing your money to inflation. Y'all know how that goes, man. Don't just save your money because you ain't gonna make no money saving money. Scared money don't make money. That should be my next topic. Scared money don't make money. But that's a stock market video. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on. I promise you the next live stream is going to be 10 times better. We're going to be having fun. I'm going to schedule it out. I just wanted to come through and talk my way through my comeback episode here on the Dr. Mike TV channel, man. Expect a great video coming out tomorrow. Please believe it's gonna be a good one. All right, much love, Robert, man. Appreciate you dropping the numbers for me because off the top of my head, I just didn't know them. But you came through clutch for the boy. Appreciate you. All right, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay true, man. Doc is out. All right, peace.